Hello friends, today I'm going to create a video tutorial on how to create a website using React. So let me open my design in Figma. So this is the design we are building today using React, TypeScript, Tailwind CSS for style and Framer motion for the animation. So this is the website for the stone. Funny, right? Uh, anyway, the focus on this tutorial will be on web development, not on the web design. So I think this design will work. Talking about this design may not look that fancy, but this design has all the features, basic features that we need in our website. This is a simple 4-page design, and when we develop this website, we will make all the pages responsive so that user experience can be better in small screen too. Okay, so I believe if you are just starting to learn React or even web development, this tutorial can help you a lot, as I will try to cover all the basic concept of React and follow the best practices too. And if you have any doubt during this tutorial, please leave your questions as comments, and I will try to answer as much as possible. So let's start our project. So to start this project, let me just create one folder, right? Let me create a folder, give it the name of stun, right? This is our project name, and we are creating this in VS Code. So let's open the VS Code, and the other thing that I want to do is drag this and bring it over here to our VS Code. Okay, now that we have this project over here, so what I like to use is create a one more folder that will be named client client. And the reason of doing this is, if in case in the future I want to add any APIs to my project, I can create another folder over here, for the API, so that the front end and the back end will be in the separate folders. That's how I like to do. And we can go here and create a new, start the new terminal, and let me go to our directory client. So anything related to the front end will be on this client. So we have to create a React app, and for doing that you can actually use the traditional way, that is create React app. But nowadays the Vite is very popular, and as it is, everybody said it's very fast, so we're gonna use the Vite. So for doing that, let's just Google it, Vite React, right? So, and why I am trying to do it like this is, I want to teach you guys, that you don't have to memorize everything, right? You don't have to memorize everything, and you can just understand the concept, understand the basics, so that you can use it anyway. Because in the beginning, while you learning, you get overwhelmed from all the information you have to remember, right? So as you progress in your development career, you can start memorizing it, maybe it come natural to you, but don't force yourself to learn on remember everything. Just on try to understand the concepts. Okay, so here we go to the bit website, and it's just recommended us to do this, right? Simple. If you forget, you have to do this. Yes, sometimes when I was beginning, I will struggle too, I have to remember this that. Just npm create bit at latest, right? That's what it recommended. We're gonna do it, and later we have to run npm install npm run dem. Okay, just go here. And by the way, if you are complete beginner, you might need to install the Node.js. I am not going to show that to you here, but if you haven't set up your uh, environmental development environment, you have to do that. So I have Node, I think version. So I have installed a Node, right? You need to have this to do that. So if you are complete beginner, go just Google it Node and how to install it on the window. You will. It is easy process. Just do that first. Okay, let's do it. So I'm in my directory here. I need to say npm. What was that? Create create beat at latest, right? Just like that. Okay, it's asking what will be my project name. I gonna install it on the same client folder, and I can create this React with TypeScript, and I have to say npm install as it suggested me there, and it's installing. It might take a little bit time, and until then let's go. We have to install the tailwind also, right? Just let me just cancel this. Let me say tailwind in bit, right? Let me just go to that, and here it is. So this way, this is the website that show how we can install the tailwind in our bit React. Okay, uh, let me check this one. Okay, it's already done, and I already did npm install, npm run dev, right? So this will start our server, and let's go to the browser, and this is what we have so far. Okay, and actually let me just put it over here and just put me here. Let me make this one little bit more bigger, right? Okay, now there are, let's cancel this, and there are few things that we don't need in here, right? So this is not what we want in our website, so we just gonna clear few things that we don't need it. So in index we need this one. Where is it? Source index.css. I don't need any of this, right? Any of this styling, because we're gonna create another our own style, but we're gonna need this file, so I'm not gonna delete it. And main, we don't have anything over here. And where is the app tsx? Is here and here. Actually I don't think I need these. Okay, I don't need these, and actually I don't need these too. So here let me just say div here. Okay, and here paragraph, or nah, let me just make it h1 tag for now, and this is my first YouTube video, right? So this is my first YouTube video, and let me know how I did it in the comment. Thank you. So I got it right here, right? So what else I don't need here is app.css. I don't need this. Okay, it's just, actually I can just delete this. Delete it. Done. Okay, now the second thing I wanna do here is install this tailwind, right? Okay, so what it suggests me? So it says to create the bit React. We already did that, and it says we have to just copy this, and okay, this terminal is already running in the, so we gonna create another terminal here. Okay, and remember to go to your client directory and paste it over here and enter. Taking time, and let me just grab these two. Okay, and this will create a config file, I think, here. Okay, tailwind, config file. Yes, it did. Okay, now it says in the tailwind config.js, copy this. Okay, just copy everything, and tailwind config file is here. Delete everything and just paste what they suggested us. Okay, this is done. And in index.css, I need to copy this 3 line and just paste it over here. And as you can see, it shows the some error, and if you are kind of like me, I don't like to see these. So to remove that, actually what you can do is come up over here and just change it to the tailwind css file. The reason that error was showing is because we don't have tailwind, add tailwind in the css, right? And it's showing the error, and even if you do not do anything, the program will run actually. But I don't like to see that error, just so I just change to tailwind css. Okay, that's it's that. And what is it now? Okay, it want to restart your terminal. If sometimes you forget to restart your server, server, and you just say class name and add like bz what we have called a raid 5000, sorry 500, and it will not reflect to your design, right? It's still no background. So the reason for that is we have to restart our server. So control C to cancel it, and npm run dev. What is that? I can't type. Okay, so once we restart our server, that's it. We see the red background. That means tailwind has been installed properly. So next thing that I want to do is, I think I want to add the Google fonts, right? So let me check the design that we are using, and let me just, okay, let me just make it bigger, and let me see what are the text we have used, text font we are using. So this, in all the heading, I think I use this Carter one, and for the other paragraphs and all that, I think I use the Roboto, right? So just cancel this tailwind, we already done it. Delete this, cancel this too, and let's say Google fonts, right? Let me just go to the Google fonts, and okay, so Roboto pop up in the front. So actually I need this get font. Okay, so I did that, and the other font I need like Carter one, right? Okay, let me see. Okay, this is the one, and get font, and I can download if I want, but I want to use it on the web. So let me just copy this, come over here. Okay, and let me just make it here. Okay, okay. Now, what I wanna do is, I did copy it, so let me just go to main tsx. No, sorry, my bad. So index HTML. So here, actually, I need to say here, and I wanna put a comment Google fonts, right? And here, actually, I wanna paste it everything. Okay, and saved it. Okay, and while I am here, let me change the title for these two. Okay, what will be our title? I will say stone, stone, right? This is stone website. And saved it. And if you want to change the the icon coming here, this icon in the browser tab, you can change it from here, right? And this image is coming from this public folder, bit svg. right here, right? If you want to change it, you can change it right here. I'm not going to do it right now, maybe later, right? So, but if you want to change it, if you want to know, just do it from here. uh, what next I want to do? So, oh, I already paste our font over here. Now I want to see if it's working or not, right? So just let me do here. So this class, no, my bad, man. I have to add it to the tailwind config first. Where is it? Right here. Okay. So I want to add our font family to the our tailwind config. You can extend it or you can just use it over here. Let me extend it for now. Okay, this we can do here. So we can say front font family, and I think we have to provide it on the array, right? And let me check in the our okay here. Okay, here let me see. So how we can use it, we can say Carter1 and something like that, and font family. No, I have to provide this as object, no, so not as the array object. And first we have to provide the name car right? And here we have to provide the array, and that will be Carter1. Okay, that's how it is recommended us here, right? Carter1. And next thing I want is our roboto, right? Roboto. Okay, roboto, how we can use it, I have to put it in the as array, I think, and put it on the as a string, provide it as a string roboto here, and I can say something like sans serif, right? If in case roboto it doesn't find the roboto font family. I think that's it from here, and let me check if it works or not. So I can say text text, what we have called it, Carter, C-A-R. I didn't get Carter. Why? C-A-R. Text font. Oh, okay, my bad. I think we have to say font, not the text. So font Carter, if I use this and save it and go to our, yeah, see, the font has been changed. So this is working, but let me check on the roboto also. Font roboto and saved. I think we get the font that we want, right? So let me just leave it font roboto here. So all the fonts that the default font will be font roboto, and for the heading we can change it later, okay, in the components. So I think the font is also done. What next for the setup of the React? Okay, I think we should create a browser router, right? So router for the React, so that we can change go to the different pages within the React. So let me just cancel it, and I think for now I don't need this for sure, and let me just open this one. Okay, now let me go to the terminal here. Let me clear it. Okay, so to create a router in the browser, I think there are a few options, but I think the recommended way is create browser router. But for that, actually we have to install npm install, I think the name is React router DOM, right? I think that's it. Okay, I think it is added. And here I have to import that, right? So import, import, what to import? I need to create browser router, and it's from mm, React router DOM. And here I think I have to say create browser router and router provider. Okay, so as I said little bit earlier, you don't focus on memorizing all of this, please. So if you try to memorize it will be a lot difficult to you. So just understand you need React router DOM for creating the router, and these things once you create it in the project, one project, you can go back to that project and check what you did. Okay, that's how you. And when you created like multiple project like 10-20 times, you don't have to memorize it. It come to you naturally, right? So don't focus on memorizing create browser router. If you do like that, it will be difficult. So make it easy on yourself. Try to understand the basic, try to understand the concept. It will naturally come to you after practice it many times. Okay, saying that, let me just, after that I think we have to create a router variable, and what it does is I think we have to say create browser router this, and I have to pass array, I think array of objects. Okay, array of objects, and these objects will have path on it. Okay, first path will be our default path, this one, and the next thing I have to pass is element. So element, what does it means is in this path, okay, in this path what element should go. So all the default, I want to create a layout, default layout that every page use. Okay, if that makes sense. So let me just show you what I mean. So layout, we have to create this component. So layout component will be our default layout, and every page will have this layout. Okay, and next thing I think we have to give the children, children, right? Children. And the children also, we have to pass the array of objects. Okay, and these also have a path, and path, no, I have to say index, first one. Index, what do we mean by index? Index means this will be the our default children. Okay, the first children will, this index true will be um, our default child. So I think we have to give the element to this one also, and the element of this should be app for now. Okay, I have app component, let me just give it to you, and app component means this will be our home page. Okay, you, if you want to change the name for app to the home, you can do it here. You just change the name for this, but let me just leave it like that, and just remember this app is our home page. So here another child will be path. We have to provide the path now for the another child. So next, if this one, this path, we get this child, and another path will be what, let's check on our design. So where is our design? So how many, so let me just slide it. I can't slide it, let me go make it bigger now. Let me make it bigger, and here is my design. I have home, about, contact, and gallery, right? Okay, home, about, contact and gallery. So what I'm doing is I am creating all the pages that I need. So element, this will be uh, here about, okay. All right, I think I'm doing good. And here let me just copy everything this, okay, and put the comma over here, paste it over here. Another is, as I said, about and contact, and this should be also just put the every element component should start with the name capital letters. Okay, this is the good practice, so don't make it small on the front later. So this will be contact, and we have to create all of these component. Okay, don't worry, I'm just trying to set up first so what we need, and we're gonna create the file later. Just follow along for now. It will make sense once everything is done. Path, contact, and what I have, gallery, right? G, so slash GALLARE. If sometime I do misspell, forgive me. So GALLERY, gallery, right? I think I created 4 pages, right? This will be home page, about page, and contact page and gallery. That what we have in the design. Okay, that's all I'm putting. And I want to create another one that will be, if in case the path, it doesn't find any path. Okay, all of the path beyond these 4, like, okay, this slash is a one path, this about is another path, this contact and gallery. If any of our users put different path in it, I don't want them to see the some error, right? I just want to create my one component that will be error component, error, something error, let me just say error for now, right? Okay, so we have to create layout, about page, contact and gallery, and error. These 4 pages we need to create. Okay, and here it's complaining me that I haven't used router provider. So where I have to reuse it is here it says it's using route app right now. I have to, I think this React strict mode also I can remove it. Just remove it, everything here, and I can say the router provider, right? And for this I think I have to provide a router also, and the router will be router, and this router is, we are getting it from here, right? Okay, don't confuse with this router. This is this router is coming from here. This is asking the for the router, and we are giving it over here. Okay, all right. Now let me just create one more folder here in the source folder. We're gonna create one folder that will be called compo, I can't type, okay, components, and another folder, and this will be layout. Let me spell it, layouts. Okay, why I'm creating lots of folder? Because I want everything to be managed, folder management. I want to keep it so if I want to find some file later, I know which folder has it. Okay, so I am trying to divide everything and managing everything, the folder. Okay, so in a layout folder I have to create one file that will be called layout.tsx, right? Go to here and create a one layout, one arrow function, right? Okay, see, so when I was starting and my React journey, I was little bit, don't understand this also. At first, I was trying to copy and paste everything, but this is nothing, just const layout, and this is just the arrow function. And if you do know the JavaScript, and you can just create a function also. Just you can say like function. Let me show it. It's on here, app here, function app, and you are returning something, right? So it's just the same thing. Okay, it's the same thing. It's just a newer way of creating a function, and it's called arrow function. Okay, so that's all. And our tss file need to return something, return, and it will return what it return. This is layout. So I want to empty fragments. Okay, and what this is, okay, let me just complete it and I will let you know. And I need to have header. Okay, header, and what header and footer. Okay, every page has footer, right? Well, I don't need a small letter, footer, and I can do that. So what that means is, here you can see in the design we have header in every page, and that's the same thing, right? That's the reason we created the layout. So every page will have this header, and every page will have the same footer, right here, right here, and right here. So what we are saying here is, the in this our website, this header and the footer will be same, only change here. Okay, something with something children component we are will providing, it will show here. So the header and footer will be same, and we need to create this header and folder component too. Okay, and to say the React that all the children should be right here, we have to do something here. So let me just import. I think we have to import outlet from React Router DOM, right? We are using React Router DOM, and in the React Router DOM we have outlet. Okay, here is the outlet, and what this outlet does is, whatever children we provided in our router, we created over here, right? In this here, okay, this children router, as we change the router, this element of the children will be uh, will replace this outlet. That's how it works. I hope it makes sense. So just let me just put it over here. So this outlet, any children we provided in that specific router, it will be replaced with that. Okay, and what we need, okay, here, after we creating the function, we have to export also. Export default, oh, not the router, this is layout. Okay, whatever you create the function, you have to uh, export it. Okay, and to make it work, actually I need to create header and footer also. Okay, so let me go to the component and create two files that will be named header, and as I said, the first letter should be tsx. Okay, first letter should be the capital letter. Okay, and let me just create another thing also here in the, sorry, I create everything on the, okay, component header. Okay, actually, you know what, I do not want to create this file outside of the uh, I need to create another folder that, okay, another folder name will be, what is header and footer, it's a section, right? So I have to create one section folder, and I want to keep this header inside the section, and yes, move it. Okay, in this section I need to have another folder. Okay, sorry, my bad. Okay, in this section I need another file that will be named footer, right? tsx. So that is that. So I typed all the things when I created this uh, function, right? And to make it speed up on that, I don't want to type everything. Just I gonna say yes, fc, enter, and I need, this is footer, so footer here, and this footer will be and I can say have a paragraph, this is footer for now. Okay, save it. So what I did there, okay, I actually use one, extension. This is for the VS Code, right? So if you are using VS Code and not other text editor, you can use this one. And I think what I used was a simple, I think it's called simple. Yeah, I think this one. Yes, just install this extension, this simple react spinit, how to pronounce it, sorry, simple react snippets. Okay, that's how it pronounced. So you can install this one, and in here you can have lots of uh, snippets that you can use. And what I use was, I think, yes, fc, where is it? Yes, fc, yeah. If you use this command or the snippets, you will get the arrow function. Okay, and you can use other things also if you want to speed up. That's how so I'm going to use next time when I created the function, arrow function, I'm going to use that. So that's how I'm getting it. Okay, don't get confused. So but if you want to, my recommendation is, while you are first learning and you don't know much about the JavaScript, just type everything. Okay, keep typing. I did that too. Okay, I used to type all the things. Even I know that I can use the other extension and all that. I used to type everything until I understand how to this function, how to create this arrow function. Okay, that's how you have to learn. Okay, in here also, so yes, fc, I can do this, and this is a header function, and I can say this is a paragraph, this is a header. Just let me just do that. So why I am doing this is not our design, but I'm just trying to see if everything is working. So I want to make sure everything is working, then I will change everything later. Okay, and let me just change it over here. So header and footer in the here it's still showing the error, so let me import it. Okay, so import this header and import this. So I'm just doing control full stop. Okay, this one will make it pop up, and you can choose this one if you are not, if you don't know what I'm doing. So we imported it, or you just write here import footer from this. Okay, if you trying to understand what is changing. Okay, I just import these two over here and just save it. All right, that is that. And I was trying to explain what is it. Okay, so I actually the this arrow function can uh, return only one elements. Okay, okay. If I remove these two, remove this opening and closing bracket, you see, you're gonna see the error. And what it is doing here is okay, let me just get everything on the, so this is making sure that we are returning only one thing, and you can just say div here, okay? But the problem will be it will add another one div layer to your HTML, right? So if you don't want anything to be wrapped, okay, just you will say these three element to be written, but you don't want to put any div layer to it, you can just delete it, and in the React you can do like this. If you want to learn more about it, just Google it. It says React fragment, I think. Okay, if you want to detail about it, okay, but that's how it works. Okay, just save it. And where am I? So we want to see, we want to create all of it, right? So here layout we already created, just control full stop, and this add import, right? So what I just did is just import, add import, right? Nothing, I didn't did anything else. So remove this one from here, we don't need that. Okay, saved it. And we have to create this about page now, okay? And as I did earlier, same thing, in the component I want to create another folder first, okay? And because all this about contact gallery should be on the pages, okay? Pages, they are all the pages, so all the component I created will be on this page, okay? Now create a file that will say about.tsx, okay? First thing that, and in the page I also need, what else I need? Contact, okay, CONTA, and as I said it earlier, remember to put this first letter a capital letter, okay? TSX, okay? And another thing I want to create is a gallery, okay? Gallery dot tsx, okay? I think that, oh, I have to create error, right? We have a error element over here. And what is error element? It's not a page, or it is. Yes, it is a page, right? In only when errors show up, I need to show this. So let me create it on the pages, error dot tsx, okay? So now let me just SFC, I just using the snippets from there, okay? Same you can do it, but if you want to type it. So error, the name should be error, and in error I say div, okay? Div, and let me just put it paragraph 2 and error, or what do you say, 4144 error or something like that. Okay, and let me just put the class name, and text should be, give little bit bigger text, right? 2XL. And what else I want? And I want it to be red in color, red, okay, however you want to style it, right? I don't want to spend too much time on this space, so just if something is, if user put some route that we don't provide it, I don't want to see them, some error from the React, create default error. I want them to see this page, so we will say them to go to back to the home page or something like that, okay? And in this one I want to say class name, and width should be full, and height should be at least mean height, okay? Mean height should be a screen, right? Let me just do that. Okay, and here actually I can come over here now, and I can, okay, I can, where is it, generate get, and what 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 is going on, what I did, I don't know. Let's just import from here then. Okay, let me just show here how we can do that. Import error from this page. Okay, and save, and this error will go up here. I think I can now do something here. It's not showing because we have to complete everything first, otherwise this error will not let us do that. Okay, so where is about page? Same thing, RFC I think. Okay, and no, RFC, no, SFC, control V, SFC, right? And this is about page, and in about page let me just say D for now, and this will say this is about page dot control save. And what else? Contact, same thing, SFC, same thing. This is a contact, and I want to say div, and let's say this is contact page, something like that, and the gallery, and I gonna say SFC and say gallery. And this is kind of little bit tedious, but you know, this is how it is. So I have to again say div, and this is gallery. So why I am doing this, I'm just trying to check everything is working, right? Gallery page. Okay, I think that's all the page we need to create. And let me just add this. Somebody making sound, I don't know if you can hear, but ignore those sound if you can. Okay, and saved it. Okay, there is no error up here, and let me check. See, this is error. I get this is header, I get this is footer here. So header will be on the top, footer will be on the top, and I get the error because I put it over here. Let me go to home page. This is my first YouTube video because I'm getting this from the app, and I have to say about. Okay, this is about. I can say this about and contact, right? So this is contact page. So header, everything header will be same component, footer will be same component, only this is changing as we change the route. Okay, and gallery, right? See, all the pages in our design is working just fine. So we have home, about, contact, and gallery. So this is how you create a browser router, create browser router in the React. And with that, I think our basic setup for the React is done. And the next thing I think we wanna do is we wanna bring some, or we wanna create some of the reusable component that I use in all of my project. Okay, I want to create few of those. So that's all for the React setup.